It's the start of a new season here, NYOS season number 2. Here's your starting lineup. It is Griff Dog on pole, then Caleb Hoffman, Baltor Racing his new number 1 machine, then it's David Land, Joseph Lombard, One Incarnation, Cody H Gaming in his new number 28 car, Black Flags Matter, Larson Fan, and Sloppy Joe. Now heat number 1 is made out of the season 1 points with odd numbers, so it's 1, 3, 5, you get the point. But here's our schedule changes here. Indianapolis replaces Watkins Glen here. It should be a good one this season. A lot of the same stuff, a lot of the same great racing, great finishes. As the pace car pulls off, here it is. Griff Dog, the champion last year, he's going to take the green flag. We're underway here at Daytona. It's close at the line here. I think Joseph Lombard got it there over Baltor Racing here to lead that lap. We're going to bring up our graphics soon. There it is. It was Joseph Lombard barely over Baltor Racing, that new number 1 machine. So here comes Sloppy Joe, the newcomer. He's already side by side for the lead with Joseph Lombard down the back straightaway. Here lap 2 out of 5 and duel number 1. This sets the lineup for the Daytona race, the first race of the season. We got people with new paint schemes here. There's 3 purple cars right in your frame. That is Hoffman, Cody H Gaming, and Baltor Racing. Now Hoffman and Baltor are on the same team with Rawgator. Baltor Racing went from Baltor Racing team, and he joined Hoffman Gator Racing, and they're now YouTube Racing, the 3-car organization with Caleb Hoffman, Baltor Racing, and Rawgator. As you see, Joseph Lombard leads another lap. Sloppy Joe on the inside, he has some help with Caleb Hoffman here. See Hoffman a bit underneath Sloppy Joe here. He might look to the inside here in the back straightaway. He's going to continue to push Hoffman. Here's Baltor Racing. Tries to get out of the outside lane, tried to move low, trying to make it 3 wide here, but he backed off and made the good choice. Sloppy Joey with the preferred lane on the inside in the corners. He just pulling away from Joseph Lombard here. Does not have any help on that outside lane. Sloppy moves to the middle. He's going to go up the block, and he goes back down to block Hoffman here. He's going to lead this lap, breaking Lombard's lap streak. As here goes Hoffman all the way to the inside of Sloppy Joe here. Roaring in to turn number 1 here. Now into 2. They're 3 wide for that 3rd spot. Larson Fan to the 2nd position as Sloppy Joe is stuck on that outside lane, and he falls back with Black Flags Matter pushing the Larson Fan here down that backstretch. Hoffman goes up the block here. No, Larson Fan to the inside of him. Into 3 here. 2 to go. Can Hoffman have what it takes to win this race? But Larson Fan passing him on that inside lane. Hoffman falling back a lot here. Here comes Black Flags Matter here. They roar out of turn number 4. At the line, it is Larson here. The white flag is out, but Black Flags Matter on the inside lane. He had a horrible season last year. Finished 17th in points. Was a very much disappointment to his team. But he now leads the Daytona duel here on the white flag here. Cody H came into the inside of him. Down the back straightaway here. Carnation pushing Cody H Gaming. Black Flags Matter with no help on that outside lane. Dead even in 3 here, but Black Flags Matter is going to fall back on the outside lane. Balto looks low of Carnation. 3 wide for 2nd here. Cody H Gaming out in front. He looks to win it all here in the Daytona duel. Out of 4 here. No match for Cody Yates Gaming. He gets the win in Daytona Duel number 1. He's going to start on pole of the Daytona race for NYOS. Here's your results here. Cody Yates Gaming is your winner. Then is Baltimore Racing, One Incarnation, Black Flags Matter, David Land, Caleb Hoffman, Larson Fan, Griff Dog, Joseph Lombard, and Sloppy Joe. Don't go anywhere here. Duel number 2 is coming up for the NYOS Daytona race. We're going to decide the outside starting row. Duel number 2 here for the NYOS Daytona race here. Here's your starting lineup. It is Kamikaze on pole. Second is IDK player. Third row Radman. Fourth Raw Gator. Fifth the Iceberg. Sixth Eric Eastup. Seventh Danny B. Eighth Fiasco. Ninth Rusty Walrus. And 10th is Racing Fan 18. Kamikaze finished second in last year's points, so he's on the pole. It's the even numbers from last year's point standings here, as Racing Fan 18 is going to make his final career start in the Daytona race. Not this race, the first race of the season for NYOS Season 2. He raced last year under the 54 car. But let's go back to this race here as Kamikaze Games takes the green flag. Radman leads them barely over Danny B at the line here. Lap number 2 here for duel number 2. They roar into turn 1 here as Danny B has the preferred lane on the inside lane. But here comes his teammate Eric Eastup looking to help him behind him. Rusty Wallace to that noob YouTube mobile as Eastup goes to the inside of his teammate Danny B down the back straightaway here on lap number 2. Side by side here into turn number 3. Danny B losing ground on that outside lane here. He didn't really have any help behind him, but Eric Eastup has Rusty Walrus and Racing Fan 18 to help him. It looks like Eastup's going to lead this lap number 2 on to lap number 3 out of 5 here at Daytona. As Rusty Walrus to the outside here and Racing Fan 18 to the inside of him here. He's going to look to battle Eric Eastup for the lead here if he can get it under him. Eric Eastup doesn't block him, and Racing Fan 18 to the front here with Fiasco right behind him. Rock Gator, the third car in the inside lane, followed by the Iceberg, Danny B, and IDK, as they're all in the inside lane here down the back straightaway. The Iceberg under Raw Gator 3 wide. Fiasco storming to the front here. He's opened up a big lead, but here comes the Iceberg. Quick to charge at him here. He has caught Fiasco already here. He's going to draft behind him here. Really look to the inside. He does that right as I say it. Danny B 3 wide right behind him for third. The Iceberg and Fiasco side by side as they storm into turn number 1 here. Danny B is going to clear him 3 wide for third here. And he's going to take the second spot away from Fiasco most likely as Fiasco is stuck up high. And Danny B has help of Rusty Walrus down the back straight away. A lot of action here, a lot of storylines, a lot of drama here. The Iceberg opened up a big lead over Fiasco and Danny B. Danny B can't clear Fiasco yet, but in the corner, Danny B has the insidest lane, and he's going to look like he's going to take the spot away from Fiasco as Iceberg rides the middle lane here. Here comes his teammate Danny B looking to take the lead away from him here. 1 lap to go at Daytona. The Iceberg up high, that's not good for him as Danny B, his teammate, storms by with Rusty Walrus right behind him. That outside lane's going to have the run off the corner here, so that's good news for Iceberg. But can he clear Danny B down that backstretch in time? It's all going to be decided on who has the inside lane in turn 3, which looks like it's going to be Danny B. But can Rusty Walrus maybe take a 3 wide in or out of the corner? Really past Danny B for the lead here. Danny B has cleared the Iceberg, it looks like here. Coming to the line here, the Iceberg with the run on the outside lane. Will it work? No, it's not. Danny B wins duel number 2. He's going to be second in the NYOS Daytona race. Here's going to be your results. As Danny B wins it, the Iceberg second, third Rusty Walrus, fourth Fiasco, fifth IDK player, sixth Racing Fan 18, seventh Raw Gator, eighth Eric Eastup, ninth Row Rabbit, and 10th is Kamikaze Games. Thanks for watching here. Next is the NYOS Season 2 debut at Daytona. You won't want to miss it. See you next time.